baby girl. I know. You doing better, buddy? Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to do an introduction to you. You haven't done it in a while. Get back on track. This one's kind of special and important simply because of the timing of it, which I'll explain. This is Angel. Come here, baby girl. Oh, this pretty lady here. And this is her beautiful little boy, AJ. AJ's panting not because he's overweight, which you are still overweight, but the lawnmower people are here, and so he's a little nervous. He gets nervous with the lawnmower and with lightning. So, just to give you a background on these guys, AJ and Angel came to me back in January. Friend of the page reached out and asked if I'd take them, and I'll be honest with you, I was very hesitant simply because of their size. AJ's the largest member of the island, and his mom's not too far behind. She's probably 5th or 6th, maybe even closer than that to the top of the charts. She may be like 3rd or 4th heaviest here. But they're very, very calm, chill animals, so there has been no problems, no aggression, anything like that. Without knowing the situation initially, things I noticed about Angel and AJ is they were, obviously they were not great health. They had really long nails, which a lot of them do. They were covered in fleas, and Angel's skin condition was so bad that her lower half, and I have pictures of this, was pretty much half bald, if not more than that. She was worse than Lucy Lou when she came in.
Drink too much water?
So with that being said, they very quickly grew on us, and have been staples here ever since. Since then, AJ came to us neutered, luckily, but we found out, even though we were told that Angel was spayed, that when she spontaneously went into heat, we found out we were wrong. So we took her in, we got her spayed, and through doing that, we found out that this poor girl had all kind of memory masses on her. Yeah, we had all these tumors. So we had 2 surgeries done. We removed all the tumors off of her. In addition to that, we actually had to do dental surgery, didn't we, baby? And her already long tongue, cute little girl, she lost even more teeth. She took, I think, another 8 teeth out. And we also, the poor girl snored terribly. She had a hole between the roof of her mouth and her nasal cavity. Rot from her jaw, from her upper jaw had literally gone in and eaten out a hole between the 2. So we went in and we sealed that up and we closed it up. And this was a lot of surgeries, but they were all considered minor health-wise. And her tumors, her tumors were all benign. So that was good, and she healed up. Can I borrow you, baby? She healed up pretty well for having her stomach all chopped up. Yeah, you look pretty good. And she is a tank. She's just healthy as can be. I know you. So AJ, since he's been here, has lost 3 or 4 pounds. He's still a little heavy set, but that's okay. We don't judge. And Angel, she's lost a little bit of weight too. She's in really good shape. She's just a thicker, older, sturdy girl. And Angel possesses the coolest trick on the whole island. I should have done it for you now. When I have actual treats in my hand, I'll have a whole slew of dogs. And Angel and I can lock eyes, and I can actually throw it to her. And she's the one that'll jump up and catch it in her mouth. It's really cool. We play tricks on the other dogs, so they're like, where to go, where to go, where to go. And she just sits there nice and calm, waiting for the next one. So anyway, why they are important. A fan of the page, or I shouldn't say a fan of the page, somebody that just recently started following the page reaches out to me the other day wanting to know their story. And it turns out that this is actually the former owner of the dogs. And if I'm getting the story right, this woman did everything possible to look out for her babies. She wasn't doing well herself physically, and so therefore when her health was in decline, so was the dogs. This is what I believe, or her financial situation, one of the 2. So she wasn't able to properly care for the dogs. She's had them since they were babies. So there's a lot of love there as old as they are. She did the right thing. She reached out to a friend who works for the SPCA and asked her to help her out, in which she put a post up about somebody, hopefully willing to foster or take the dogs on, in which a woman came to the dog's owner directly, not through the SPCA post, and said that she would take them and have her mom take care of them. Well, 3 months ago, apparently, the lady who owned Angel and AJ reached out and started asking, for updates, which she was getting the runaround and so forth. And then recently, she starts getting these wonderful pictures of Angel and AJ. The only problem is Angel and AJ, the pictures are pictures of them here. And she's telling the lady that the dogs are fine, this is them in her mom's house or wherever she said they were. Meanwhile, the lady had gone ahead all along and sold them off a long time ago, as I said, to a friend of the page for $40. Now, the lady that's being accused of doing this, and I've seen all the text messages, I've seen all the comments on the posts. I've got this story from every side, including the lady that gave the dogs to me, the lady that got the dogs from the girl to begin with, the lady from the SPCA that helped out in the situation, and the lady who actually owned the dogs originally. And there's no gray area here. This punk, this piece of POS, as I call her, that took these dogs from the lady and tried to sell them for a quick profit, is actually being investigated by the local magistrate down in North Carolina. So those of you guys that are in North Carolina, in Northern Virginia, be on the aware of a lady by the name of Allison Jones. I'm going to call the name out right there because she's hurt a lot of people in this situation. The lady that owned Angel and AJ had to go for so long not knowing what happened to her puppies when all she wanted to know was that they were safe. So when she got a hold of me, she wants to make sure that I am not a rescue, which everybody knows I'm not. Some of the dogs do get adopted out, but certain ones like these beautiful babies here, especially with all Angel and I have been through, and the fact that AJ is so attached to his mama, they're not going anywhere. They are permanent residents here on the island. I'm a sanctuary first and foremost, and these two lovely babies will stay here forever. And that's all she really wanted to know, is that her babies were safe. They're not going to be shuffled around, that they got a good home. And I will get you, AJ and the Angel's owners, I will get you pictures whenever you want, and anything else you need to make you feel good. And that's all she really wanted, was to know that they felt good. So this was a kind of a heartbreaking story that I didn't even know was developing, that hopefully we can turn into a happy ending for her former owners, because she's admitted that she still is not in a condition or position to take care of the dogs. And again, she just wants their happiness. She loves them so much. So, you know, I just think that this is what I love being, is that even though I'm not a big fan of people in general, I'm all about the dogs. This is something that just for me is important to do. This is kind of sums up what we're all about here. You know, this poor lady was put to it. She had no clue, and here to come to find out they're safe and sound here with us, right, Angel Mama?
Yeah, they came to the perfect place.
They came to the perfect place.
Spoiled
Except for the lawnmower. We don't like that lawnmower, do we, big boy? Alrighty, everybody. So that's Angel and AJ. Thank you so much for listening. And as I just mentioned, you will be seeing them for the remainder of their lives, hanging out here, chilling, Club Med. Right? Right, baby girl?